I'm Aaron Chisano with the Media Center, and I'm here today with Joe Tabling of the Chamber of Commerce. And Joe, can you let us know what exactly is the Drug and Violence Awareness Expo?
Well, the Drug and Violence Awareness Expo is an event that helps the community understand the challenges that we're facing in regards to drugs, violence, gangs, domestic violence, I should say, and sexual predators. And it's the third year for the event.
And then essentially who is coming here? Who's invited here? And what do we see behind us in waves coming in?
You're seeing a ton of people right now, which is fantastic. It's open to the public. Everybody can participate. What we were very blessed with this year is the Carroll County Public School System mandated all 8th grade students must attend, and all of the high school students that were taking health courses must attend. So we have easily 2,600 students that are going to participate in the event today, and then with all the other advertising we've been doing, we're expecting at least another 1,000 to 1,100 of the public showing up. So a big difference from the first year we did this, where we only had 600 people show up. So
that's impressive. That's amazing. And so with students and public who come here, what can they hope to find as far as we see a lot of vendors here? What government, nonprofit agencies are here to help kind of spread their message?
And I hate to say three-ring circus, but it's kind of like that. We tried to make this thing as interactive as possible. We have approximately 55 exhibitors here that are representing outsource centers that people can go to learn and get education about what's available to take care of problems as far as drug rehab, domestic violence, child abuse, child abductions, gangs, rapes, all of that. We have not only local, but we have national representation here from organizations all across the country that are now finding about this event, because this is one of a kind. This isn't being held anywhere else in the United States. This is the first. And we've been very, very fortunate that Governor Hogan sent a representative down here to look at this, to be able to duplicate this, to offer it in other parts of the state. So, which is fantastic. But we have the exhibitors, we have the seminars, we have canine demonstrations, we have self-defense going on, CPR demonstrations, we have the simulated impairment driving course, which everybody loves, and then we have all the various crime vehicles that are available here to help protect the citizens of Carroll County.
That's impressive. That's really impressive. So this is the third annual one. What have you heard from the community after the first, second year, and then hopefully we hear from the third year? Is there any splashes that you can feedback you're getting from the community at all?
The feedback we're getting is everybody loves it, loves it, loves it. They wish that we had done this years ago. We're blessed with the kind of cooperation we're getting from all of the different organizations, the health department, the Carroll County Chamber of Commerce, law enforcement, the mayor's office. Everybody is working together to make this thing happen. And we're blessed to be able to be in this kind of community and that kind of unity, because unfortunately it's not happening everywhere else.
Well, Joe, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning. Everybody hear me good? I want to thank all of you for coming out. My name is Brian DiLeonardo. I'm the state's attorney for Carroll County. And this morning I have the privilege of recognizing, along with the person I'll introduce in a second, some individuals, some students that got very actively involved and actually contributing to help us address two important problems, one being drug addiction in this county and the other being intimate partner violence. We did programs throughout the county, both in the middle schools and the 8th grade, where we addressed the issue of making good decisions and refusal skills when it comes to drugs and alcohol. And in the high schools, we were able to put on a very impactful program dealing with intimate partner violence and the issue of teen violence, which is a really growing area of concern for us as prosecutors. So with that, we put on a contest, and at this point I'm going to defer to Sherry Taylor, the marketing director at Carroll Media Center, who has been a great partner with us in bringing this contest to you. So with that, I'll pass it off to Ms. Taylor.
Thank you, Brian. You know, we have been, at the Media Center, have been supporting the State's Attorney's efforts for the past several years. And at the Community Media Center, what we do is we teach people how to use media to create content to share their message. And so creating a PSA contest seemed like a natural extension of what we do and a great way to empower young people to share their voice and help their peers with these two important issues. So basically the contest was this. We had two different phases. Carroll County Middle School students were asked to create an audio PSA talking about withstanding peer pressure to use drugs and refusal skills, where the high school students were asked to create a 1-minute video PSA talking about unhealthy relationships. And we got quite a few entries, and we were very impressed with the creativity and the messages that these students shown in their entries. I think everyone really heard and understood exactly what the State's Attorney's Office was presenting to them throughout the assemblies at the schools. So now we are very excited to announce the winners. We are going to start with our high school winners, and I'm going to call your name, and if you would come up here, and Brian will give you a certificate, and we will announce, there you go. Kind of winging this here. Okay, so in third place we have Adam Bowen from Westminster High School. Congratulations, Adam. In second place, Logan SCHOOLEY, Winters Mill High School. Congratulations, Logan. And our first place winner in the high school contest is DEBINSKI from Century High School. And I think we have a little something special to present to Delaney. Yeah, all of the winners today are receiving cash prizes courtesy of the State's Attorney's Office. First prize is $500. Second prize is $250, and third prize is $100. So congratulations, everyone. We're going to get some pictures here with everybody. All right, terrific. Let's give it up for these guys one more time. Okay. So we will now be moving on to the middle school winners. These students were asked to create a 1-minute audio PSA. And I just wanted to let you know that all of our two first prize winners are invited to come to the Community Media Center, and we're actually going to produce their videos, and we'll be distributing those throughout the county. So you'll be seeing their work on air and hearing it on the radio in the weeks to come. So, let's see, are we ready? Ready back there? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and middle school winners. Our third place winner, Kyle McMahon from Sykesville Middle School. Congratulations, Kyle. And our second place winner is Logan SCHOOLEY from Winters Mill High School. I'm sorry, I did that. That's high school. That's right, it is high school. Gosh darn it. Well, then it would be Mallory Schuler from Sykesville Middle School. Sorry about that. And our third place winner, and this is middle school, first place is Kyle McMahon from Sykesville Middle School. I have that. William Tobias, East Middle School. Gee whiz. I'm reading this backwards. Oh, there we go. And the winners of the middle school also receive cash prizes. It is $250 for grand prize, $150 for $250, $150 for third place. So congratulations, everybody.
Just to close out, and I'm going to say, you know, having looked at all the submissions, they were tremendous, and I'm really excited to take, you know, the winners and have them produced and put them out there, because ultimately the idea of this is to have, you know, students helping students, and that's really what we want to do. You know, we want to hear students to hear a message from other students when it comes to keeping their friends safe. So thank you so much. I thank Carroll Media Center for all its support in this. I thank for all the entries, and I look forward to getting back in the schools next year and hopefully another contest. And for those that want to know, the money that we use for this is a result of drug forfeiture proceeds. So it's a way that we take those that are dealing drugs in our community, invest back in our students and our future. So again, thank you so much.
All right, I'm here with Delaney here at the Drug and Violence Awareness Expo, and Delaney is one of our first place winners for the Youth Voices competition. And so Delaney, can you tell me first, how did you hear about this competition?
I heard about this competition through the assembly that the state's attorney office just led in high schools in the fall.
Okay. And so what do you hope to see from, well, first off, let me ask, what was your inspiration, and what is, kind of give us a basic breakdown of your entry?
Absolutely. So my entry was inspired by the recent Sandy Hook Elementary gun violence PSA, and it's about my public service announcement is based off of prom night and how healthy relationships and unhealthy relationships can be hidden among the midst of large groups of people.
And as far as your final vision on this, what do you hope to see come from this project altogether?
I really want students to feel like this is something that they can watch and they can move with, and they can take an idea from, run with it, and they can help support the community and support this mission to achieve healthy relationships in high schools, in middle schools, in just the world in itself.
Well, that's ambitious. Well, Delaney, I want to say thank you very much for giving us your time, and congratulations on winning first place.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm here with Will, first place winner for the middle school Youth Voices competition. Will, how did you hear about this competition?
There was this assembly at our school for the state's attorney meeting, and they told us about this PSA announcement, so I figured I would enter.
Very good. And what's your PSA about?
It's about opioids and refusal skills. So there was, a couple years ago, my brother broke his leg, so I figured they wouldn't assign opioids for that, so it kind of sparked the idea for a car crash. Because I thought they would assign opioids since they'd be in pain for a car crash.
And then so your brother was essentially your inspiration to make this PSA. And what do you hope this PSA, how do you hope it affects people around you, the other students, and the community here in Carroll County?
I hope it brings attention to the opioid problem and helps solve it.
Well, thank you for your time, and congratulations on winning first place.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Corporal Scott. We're at the Drug Expo in Carroll County at the Agricultural Center. Corporal Scott, behind me here I see the Carroll County Sheriff's Office Mobile Command Center. Can you tell me a little bit about what it is and what it can or can't do?
Okay, pretty much the way the mobile command, it's a 2004. We've had this since 2004. Anytime there's any kind of vulnerable or missing adult or child, anytime there's a hostage situation or barricade situation, the hostage negotiation team is called out, SWAT team's activated, and then I receive a call to operate the mobile command center. Once the mobile command center is activated, it can be anywhere in Carroll County within an hour, hour and a half. Once set up, it can run on one tank of fuel for up to 75 hours. If we get to the point where we're going to need it to be refueled, what we'll do is we'll call in the tanker and have them refuel us, or we'll have BG&E come out and hardwire us into a pole.
Tell me a little bit about what the inside looks like and what kind of functions it can do from inside.
Okay, pretty much the way we operate it, we can actually communicate with different agencies from the Eastern Shore up into Pennsylvania. This vehicle is called out anytime we have something going on in Carroll County or if we're needed by neighboring jurisdictions. We have the capabilities of running our whole office out of the mobile command center. When I say whole office, we can have different agencies come out. We have portable radios underneath that we can lend out so everybody's on the same channel. We all have what they call a Raytheon system, which allows us to patch different jurisdictions into our radio system.
Awesome. Well, hey, I'm going to go inside, take a look if you don't mind, and I thank you for your time. You've been awesome. Thank you.
Narcotics Anonymous is a nonprofit fellowship of men and women who are helping each other recover from the disease of addiction. We meet regularly throughout the county and internationally in meetings that are held in various locations. Narcotics Anonymous is an anonymous program, and for that reason we do not appear on camera and we do not use our names. But I am a recovering addict, and the people who are manning this table also are in recovery, and we help each other stay clean. To find a meeting, one can go to our website or call the 1-800 number that we have. We have an app that is a free download, and one can find a meeting very easily that way. If somebody wants to talk to another recovering addict, they can call our number and talk to someone who can help them with their current situation and point them in the direction of local meetings. There are no fees or memberships with Narcotics Anonymous. You simply have to want to belong and show up at a meeting.
Hi, I'm Master Deputy Washington from Carroll County Sheriff's Office. We're here today at the Carroll County Agricultural Center, and today what I'm doing here for the Sheriff's Office is we have a drug display here. We have brochures that people can take back to their teens, and we have the drunk goggles also with the cornhole toss here. We have displays on the side there with different drugs like alcohol, ecstasy, steroids also. We're trying to bring awareness to the drug culture that's around us, and hopefully our young people will not get involved in that now with the surge in heroin use and fentanyl and carfentanil use now. We're trying to bring more awareness to these young people here in our schools so they have a better future and a longer life. Please make sure your kids are safe this prom season. You know, give them the tools that they need so they don't get in a car with someone and wind up not coming back home.
Hi, my name is NARGIS SHAH-RICKETTS. I've been a volunteer member of the MAD organization, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, for over 25 years now. My father was a victim of a drunk driver. And that was really hard on our family. Through that loss and that tragedy, I reached out to MAD and went through grief counseling with them, and I was so grateful for all the help that they gave me that I chose to be a speaker for them and reach out to drunk drivers who have been sentenced by the courts to go to victim impact panels. And we just educate them on what happened to our father. We tell our story. We show slides from our father in the hospital. And we hope that our story will change the future of their habits with drinking and driving. We're here today just to help out the booth for MAD at the Drug Expo, and we're also trying to enlist students at schools for the Power of Youth program so that they can educate their fellow peers in school about the dangers of alcohol. Any students who would like to get involved in the Power of Youth program can contact the MAD in Howard County. Their phone number is 410-964-5757. Please think twice before you get behind the wheel, and also think twice before getting into the car of one of your friends who may have been drinking, doing drugs. You know, you don't want to pay the ultimate price, which is your life. So please think.
Hello, my name is Bridget WEISHAAR. I'm with the Carroll County 911 Center. I'm one of the 911 dispatchers. I've been there almost 19 years. We're here today to kind of help explain what 911 is, what the benefits of 911 are, and also we've been tasked with explaining to the students what happens when you're involved in an accident and what some of the fire department activities would be. The story behind the vehicle today is that someone was texting while driving. They ran into a tree, and then we go in to explain how the fire department cut the side of the vehicle to be able to get the person out who was pinned by their legs. One of the things that we're hoping that everyone gets out of today is how important it is to not be distracted when you are driving. Unfortunately, we get accidents every day coming into the 911 center, and we really want to stress to the teens and the new drivers out there the importance of not being on your phone while you're driving the vehicle.
Hi, my name is Master Deputy Lisa SNEDDEN, and I am from the Carroll County Sheriff's Office K-9 Unit. And what you're going to see here today is everybody's favorite, the K-9 Unit. And my dog that you're going to see today, he's a 4.5-year-old Belgian Malinois-German Shepherd mix named NERO. He came from the Czech Republic, and he has been with the Sheriff's Office for 3 years. He's already excited. And just a little background on the Sheriff's Office K-9 Unit. We currently have 5 dogs in service, 3 of which are patrol narcotics. Nero's one of those. 1 bomb dog, and then 1 bloodhound. All of them serve an individual purpose to the agency, and we call them the workhorses because they do probably as much work as 5 officers. You can't go wrong with the nose. The nose knows. The nose finds drugs. The nose finds people, and that's why they're 100 times better than people, because I can't smell people or drugs. What you're going to see today is we're going to do a little bit of obedience with Nero. He's going to show you his skills, and then we get down to the fun part, where he gets to bite somebody who's in a suit. Nobody's going to be injured in this. Just so you know, no officers are harmed. No dogs have been harmed. The officer may have been harmed. I'm not entirely sure. But you'll get to see him in action. You'll get to see him apprehend a suspect. And hopefully you guys enjoy it.
We have the Good Samaritan law right now. And a lot of people don't know about the Good Samaritan law. And I didn't bring my poster. But we had a lot of kids that were getting dumped at the fire stations, that were getting dumped at the hospital, because people that were with them were very scared. They were with somebody that had overdosed and they didn't know what to do. And I can tell you that the Good Samaritan law is out there to protect you right now. It is out there to protect anybody, even if you're on probation. The point is, we're trying to save lives. Law enforcement does not care if you are with somebody that overdoses and you have a small amount of drugs on you. They do not care. What they care about is that you call and you get that person help. That person cannot save themselves. So the reason why I'm here is to put a face to all these numbers that you keep hearing, and to let you know that there was this kid. There was a baseball player for Sykesville baseball, and somewhere along the line, he became addicted to opioids, the same ones that your grandparents take, the same ones that your parents take. So unfortunately, my son lost his battle with addiction at the hand of someone, at the hand of a drug dealer that sold something that was meant to kill somebody. And I say that to scare you, and I say that to educate you.